What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. It is one day till Christmas. Welcome to Butcher and
Happy
the
Christmas
Beard,
Eve.
Christmas Eve.
That's it.
Welcome. How you guys doing today? Butcher and the Beard here. I'm David Butcher. That's John. We were just so excited about Christmas
Woo.
that I couldn't even hold
Absolutely.
it. I couldn't even hold it. But yeah, how's everyone
Yeah.
doing today?
My butt sore because my Knicks got spanked again by Milwaukee, but like I shouldn't be surprised at this point. Like as good as the Knicks did play, they just can't compete with the top teams.
Yeah,
So
man.
it is what it is. That's all I want to rant about that. I'm done.
The quick
But
rant.
NHL Rangers came back with a strong win, and your Lightning playing great right now.
Playing great. I know there's nobody under 22 scoring goals, but hey, who needs them? Who
Who needs
needs
them? That's
them?
right.
We're winning now. I think the
That's it.
philosophy is, do you want to keep building or do you want to just win? You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I got like 45 good superstar young ones, but we're losing.
Exactly.
Or do you want to just win? Why do you think the Rams did that? They just said, hey,
Absolutely.
I'll trade all my picks away right now to win a Super Bowl because you might never win a Super Bowl again. You know what I mean?
Right.
So just win, baby. That's it.
That's it.
But yeah, Lightning did good. The I think the Heat won last night too. I think they had the stolen
Mhm.
the stolen steal at the end where Bam just threw it on the
Yep.
ground and he just came over there. I'm gonna assist a
They're
steal.
they're a different team with Bam, man. He's an
Yeah,
unbelievable player. And
yeah,
the Celtics ended the winning streak of the Clippers, but Celtics are the best team, man. And then Milwaukee's not far behind. So,
yeah, for
even though
sure.
like my Knicks are literally 0-5 against those teams, there's a reason. Those teams are fucking amazing. So,
Yeah, we'll
that's
see
the
how it
standard.
goes through the thing because every team starts off high, which is
Right.
good.
And then there's still trades to be made at the trade deadline
Yeah,
and whatever, but whatever. We'll
we
we'll
got a
keep
lot of
going. And the
we got
thing
a lot of
about the
sports
Knicks is,
left.
here's the thing, like those other teams, Boston has had losses and the Milwaukee has had losses, but they will New York is a different animal. Like they know the Knicks are good. They're gonna bring it and they're gonna showcase it every time you play them. So nobody's taking a night off against the Knicks, which is
Yeah,
good,
yeah,
but we're gonna fall short against the better teams. So
yeah, for sure.
whatever. I'm still enjoying the year, and New
Hey.
Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve.
Got to
What else
start
would
the
you
day
do?
right.
You
A
gotta
little
start the
little
day
wine for
right.
breakfast.
Little wine. Hey, chug it down.
Mhm.
Chug.
Well,
Sip
no,
it up.
no, no. You
Yeah,
got to
no.
enjoy this,
You
man.
gotta enjoy it. You gotta smell it. Smell it.
Exactly.
Oh,
Smells
that's the
wonderful.
fancy stuff.
Wonderful. Yeah. Yeah, not really. It's Gato Negro, a nice Chilean red blend, but
Oh, okay.
it's still
Yeah.
good stuff. Good breakfast blend. But
Hey,
anyway, football, man. Listen, the
football.
people that I was listening to were right about the Steelers. They tore it
Yeah.
up, and I saw your little fantasy thing. You picked the wrong time to bench Pickens.
Yes. Wrong time, guys. Don't listen to me in fantasy. I've won so many leagues, and sometimes I just do dumb things. I've won a lot of good leagues, so I'm not gonna say that I don't discredit myself and do that. But at the end of the day, sometimes you just don't know. And then, like
Yep.
who's thinking Rudolph? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm thinking, hey, I had Isaiah Pacheco. He's healthy. He's gonna get the
Mhm.
ball a lot. We know that the offense of the Chiefs is not going through Patrick Mahomes right now. He's frustrated. He's mad right now. So I'm like, hey, 50 points in almost 50 points in a fantasy is, that's unheard of for some players. You know what I mean? I'm not saying
Yep.
Pickens is bad because that dude can ball. That's why I picked him up in my keeper fantasy because I know the
Right.
dude's a star, but who would have thought that? That just hopes that a quarterback, if Kenny Pickett comes back, it's like, hey, trust me,
Dude.
trust
And
me.
everybody who's played fantasy has had that guy that they had on the bench that
Yeah.
that just dropped like 50 or 40 points. It's
Yeah.
happened to me a few times this year.
Yeah.
And then, but my year was filled with injuries and that happens too. It's just one of
Yep.
those years. But hey, speaking of stuff like that, we actually have a
We do. A real guest.
real guest today,
Yeah, they're
right?
going to be joining us in a couple of minutes.
All
They're going to
right.
be joining us a couple of minutes. That's Matt. He's a longtime Yankee fan, a longtime Cowboy fan. We brought him in today's show
Huh?
because of the Cowboys versus the Finns, because we're going
Oh
to
yeah,
discuss,
nice.
right? And he's a Cowboy fan. You're a Giant fan, so you guys maybe could discuss a little bit of the rivalry that goes
Yeah,
on
ain't
with
no
two
rivalry
different
this
fans.
year.
I got a couple of
Ain't no
friends that are
rivalry
Jet
this
fans.
year.
Yeah, this
80 to
year,
12 or
yeah,
whatever they beat the shit out of us. That's
yeah.
okay though.
Yeah, it happens. Some years
It
happen,
happens.
man. Hey, but hey, you know how many times we beat the Patriots? when we were
Yeah, I know.
dog crap. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
so
Exactly.
it just comes down to just getting the luck. At the end of the day, if I'm losing and my team's trash and they beat the champs of the division, then I'm that's my Super
Yeah.
Bowl for the year. You know what
That's
I
your
mean?
Super Bowl for the year.
That's my
Everybody's got one.
I
Yeah.
beat the Patriots so many years that they won the Super Bowl that I said, "Hey, we beat the best team in the damn league." You know what I
That's it.
mean?
That's
So
it.
yeah,
All right,
he's
let's bring
coming
him on
down.
here.
All right, welcome in, Matt.
All
How you
right.
doing today, man? How you
I'm
doing?
good. I'm
I had to
good.
bring Matt into the thing. He's a Cowboy fan, and we're both we're playing today, and that's his division rival
So
over there with
Cowboy
John.
and a Yankee fan. It's good to see that, the youth of today go both ways, man. It's, we're
But I
accepting
will
of
say
bi
I'm not a
people
Lakers
on
fan.
this way. You know what I'm saying?
He's not a
You're a
Laker
Laker
fan.
fan?
I'm not a Lakers fan.
Oh my God. All
I
right,
know
I
there's
was
that
gonna
I know
say
there's that
that's two strikes
stereotype of
against you.
That's
Cowboys, Yankees, Lakers.
that
It's not
dude. You're
that's not
flying the whole country, like from New York to
no
Dallas
no
to
no.
Lakers. You're doing the V shape to go to the. So hey, if you were a Laker fan, you would be the total V.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I'm a Heat fan. If
Oh,
if
okay.
I
All
watch
right.
basketball. I
Well,
Yeah.
don't
then stay
typically watch it,
local.
but if
So
I do,
he
I'm a
does
Heat
the
fan.
North and South. Then he
All right.
crosses over to the
What
Central.
about hockey? You watch hockey?
Yeah, I'm a Lightning fan for hockey.
Okay.
So
So you're from
hockey and
Florida.
basketball, I'm in Florida. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you
The
stay there and then you just, go to
Yeah.
the Yankees and the Cowboys. All
yeah.
right,
So
we'll take some bandwagons,
all
I'm a
right.
Yankee fan, but
Well, no,
we're all
there's
good.
there's a thing with that. Actually my dad's from Jersey, so he's a
Oh,
Giants
okay.
fan and a Yankees fan. So
Nice.
I got the Yankees from him. I did not get the Giants part from him.
Gotcha.
You,
All
you
right.
you decided that you didn't like your dad too
I,
much
I
because
I
you went
decided
to
to
the
rebel on
other.
that side
Yeah,
of it.
I can tell. I can
Rebel.
see.
Say
It's
that.
like
Yeah.
if my dad
Yeah.
comes to me and says, "Hey, I'm actually from Chicago. I'm a Bears fan," and then I go and pick like the Vikings
The
or something.
Packers.
Yeah, the
The
Packers. Yeah,
Packers probably,
Yeah, they
yeah.
yeah,
hate each other.
yeah,
That's how you get disowned, but you gotta
yeah.
rebel somehow. So anyway.
That's
But I
it.
mean the Cowboys did beat the Giants twice this year, so it's
Oh,
been
I
good.
said, yeah, there was no rivalry this year, or whatever it
Yeah,
was,
No.
80-12. But the Giants are not competitive this year. Cowboys have a shot, and I picked them to go to the Super Bowl, but they made me look stupid last week. So I don't know what's going on with them boys, but I was pissed, man. I was more
Yeah.
pissed that they lost to Buffalo than beating us because I kind of expected them to beat us.
yeah,
But they're supposed to be a contender. You got to go on the road and win those games. And you guys are going to have a huge, huge game today. The two of you. So
yeah.
Hmm.
who's coming on top? I like the Dolphins. I got to
The
say, the
Dolphins, come on, man. The
Dolphins are at
defense is
home.
top ranked.
I
You
mean,
know what?
yeah.
The Cowboys are going to play good though. CeeDee Lamb is an animal. I'm an Oklahoma Sooner fan, so I support CeeDee Lamb every game except for this game because he is not playing somebody that I want him to play good against. But at the end of the day, CeeDee Lamb is an animal. You use him. You know what I mean? That's what some things with offensive coordinators do
Mhm.
is like they don't use their star players. Like they get mad that Tyreek Hill's used so much, but what do you pay that guy for? What do you give up for that
Exactly.
guy to use them? They're like, oh, Tua just came out this week and said, hey, if I'm trash, I'm trash. Like I discussed in the earlier show because we're live every other day. So except for Saturday, Sunday, we're live every Saturday and Sunday. But
Mhm.
I said, hey, use your players, man. Like, what is the purpose of having them?
Yeah.
You think that I'm supposed to sit here and be like, you know what, Tyreek Hill? Everybody in the media says I'm overusing you. And he's like, you know what? Don't use me
Use
this
me
play.
more.
Yeah,
Use me more.
he's saying use
Use
me
me
more.
more,
You know what
bitch.
I mean? Like that's what I'm
Hmm.
saying. Nobody's sitting there saying, if CeeDee Lamb got
Throw it to me every play. Throw it to
every
me. I'm
play, if
good.
CeeDee Lamb got 45 receptions in a game, he would love it. He would be tired, but he would go to the hot bath or the cold bath, sit in there and be like, yo, that was a great game. I had so much fun. You know what I mean? Like that's what they
Yeah.
want, man. Like they're not complaining when they get the ball. They're complaining when they're not being utilized in the offense. You know what I mean? Like you're telling me. So like today's game plan is run the ball. Use Tyreek as a distraction because I think the Dallas likes to
Is
do man to
Tyreek
man,
playing?
right? Yeah, Tyreek is
Is he playing?
scheduled to play. There's still optimism. I got a text at like 11 p.m. saying he's still in the thing, but I don't care if your leg is thing. You go out there and you're a distraction. That's all you have to be. I don't care if you're not even running full strength. You want to just play a little bit on your leg where you're not getting the ball because Jalen Waddle can do the job himself. He's already proven that. Like he played that. That's the number. What do you guys rank in passing rating? Because we just played the Jets
In
and they
our
were number
pass
two.
defense?
Yeah, like pass defense.
I think our pass defense I don't know if they're ranked, but I think it's better than the run defense.
Yeah,
Our run defense is
yeah,
our
that's what I'm
weak spot in
saying.
the defense.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's
So
why I was like, listen, I'm not picking against the Cowboys because
Yeah,
I'm biased. I'm picking them because I'm like, I think the Dolphins have the most potent offense, passing and running, and they're
yeah, they
gonna
oh,
run the
do.
ball
they're
right
so
down your
fast.
throat.
Yeah.
You know, you guys couldn't stop Cook last week, and now you're gonna stop, the
And
Dolphins,
Cook was
Cook,
fumbling against
A-Chain,
the
and right.
Chargers.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
A-Chain and friggin' and Munster, like those guys are beasts.
yeah,
So their
Yeah.
offense is crazy. I could, if it wasn't from the fact that I feel like the NFL has a Taylor Swift bias and they're gonna help the
yeah,
Chiefs get to the Super Bowl.
I
I
know.
I, I like the Dolphins in the AFC.
Yeah,
Like I said, non-biased. It's just they got that offense. You put up 70 points, and that was legit. That wasn't the bullshit Raiders 63 nonsense. Like
yeah,
you could score. Like your secondary. You have so many running backs, and then their defense is underrated because they win so many games with offense, but they have a really good defense too.
yeah.
So,
Vic Fangio is not a jokester, man. Dude came in there. He took a little time, so
Mhm.
people did question him, and it came down to letting the process happen. You know what I mean? You're instilling a defense that was ran by Brian Flores that was all blitz heavy, and now you have a guy that plays zone and plays man to man and doesn't come in the pocket all the time to try to rush.
Right.
He wants to rush with four people. He doesn't want to blitz. You know what I mean? Because when you put the safety out there, you have to have like Xavier Howard and Jalen Ramsey really being ready, because when you're blitzing that safety, guess who's getting one-on-one with the
Hmm.
best guy? Because all it takes is that receiver being fast enough just to burn you, and then
Yeah.
it's over because it's over the
All right,
top.
Matt.
So
We've
Yeah.
been
I will
talking.
say
Make your
I
case.
do have Mostert and Waddle on my fantasy team.
yeah,
Typically, whenever a player is going against the Cowboys, I try not to start them.
yeah.
I'm not gonna do that today. I'm gonna start them. I just want them to do good. But
So that's
um
your rant. You think you're like,
I
are
will
you
say I've
conceding this? Are you conceding
no,
it?
no, no, no. No, I think the
Okay.
Cowboys still have a good shot. Of course, it's on the road, which they have
Yeah.
struggled on the road.
Hmm.
I would say if it was in Dallas, then it'd be definitely Dallas. I would run away with it, but I think it's gonna be a closer game because Dallas they haven't lost two games back to back
Yeah.
all season. So they got embarrassed against the 49ers. They came back and they started winning again. They got embarrassed by the Eagles, or well, it was a close game, but then they started winning
Hmm.
again. They got embarrassed by the Bills last week. They
Yeah.
don't want to get embarrassed 2 weeks in a row.
No.
Okay.
So they're
All
gonna go
right.
down to Miami. They're gonna do what they gotta do. They're
All
gonna,
right.
flip it around.
All right. We'll
So,
see. We'll
Let's
see. Like
say,
I
yeah, we
said,
will.
just like
and
last week, this is a big spot for the Cowboys. If you want to be a contender, you got to go on the road and win.
exactly.
Fortunately, like back to back, they're going against hungry teams as well. Dolphins need to stay ahead of the Bills and win
Yep.
that division, and it's going to be a good football game. So I'm actually looking forward to that. We do have some other games on the schedule today, but that what else is on the schedule today, Dave? Do you have that in front of you?
I'll get it over in 1 second. You guys discuss. Get to know Matt on the show.
Yeah,
Matt, tell
I
us
will
what you.
say I have
So Matt, all
quite a
right,
few
we'll
Dolphins
take a
fans.
little switch to baseball. So looks like the Dodgers are buying everybody. Looks like maybe they'll even trade for Judge, before the season's over, and offer maybe 600 million for the Yankees, to trade him. Like what's going on with the
I
Dodgers?
mean, with the fact that they deferred all of that money for Otani, they're just gonna buy up every player they can. It seems like.
I see it. It's crazy. They've been doing that the last few years, and although they've had great regular seasons, they seem to fold in the playoffs. They did have the one COVID year, the
Hmm.
bubble year, whatever they want to call it,
Yeah,
where they did win the World Series against the
people want to put an
Rays,
asterisk on it. Yeah. Hmm.
but hey, like listen, as a Yankee fan, buying all the best players doesn't always work. You
No, it
can
definitely
have a
hasn't
good
worked
regular
well.
season, but the game of baseball has changed so much in the past 20 years. Like it's really whoever gets hot in the playoffs. Like Texas last year just got so hot getting into the playoffs that, they made a run, and that's what happens nowadays. Houston's always going to be there, and their payroll is up there, but nowhere near the skyrocketed of they're setting a precedence now for how much money they're spending. And the Yankees, we got some good players, but I don't even know if they're going to be able to compete like last year was a total abomination for us. Like they just injuries early and not having Judge and like guys like LeMahieu wasn't hitting, and then like we had a great bullpen, but it didn't matter because we were losing going into the later innings. So hopefully
And
they could turn
Stanton's
it
been
around.
killing us.
Hmm.
Stanton and his contract has been killing us. He's going
Yeah,
out
but
there not
Stanton
being
at least
productive at
hits.
all.
He still hits when it matters, but it don't matter. Like,
Yeah.
you down nine nothing and he hits a 3-run homer. So,
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Yeah, a
but
lot of times he'll get like a solo home run when we're down, like you said, like 9-0 or something. It's like, all right.
yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with
And then when
Stanton.
bases are loaded, he'll strike out.
Yeah, well, that's the
That's
tale
been a
of
big
every
issue
great
with the
hitter.
Yankees too. Is they'll get
So,
bases loaded,
who's
nobody
getting
out, and they
Bellinger?
won't score.
I want Bellinger. He's a perfect
I would
swing
like
for
him.
Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
I do want him, but they're like, oh, he's gonna want too much. Overpay the man. That's what we do.
Mm-hmm.
We got to make a move. We lost too many Japanese stars, so let's get some American stars.
There you
Yeah.
go. There
I
you
would
go.
like Bellinger. I think I would like him over
I
Verdugo.
wanted him last year, but they didn't
Mm-hmm.
sign him, and then they wouldn't trade for him. So whatever. Cashman, get Bellinger. He's a lefty with power, perfect for Yankee Stadium. Perfect swing for Yankee Stadium.
And he's got some family history with the Yankees. His dad played for the
Absolutely,
Yankees. So,
absolutely. All right, Dave, you got those football things up? What's going
Yes,
on?
I do. I do. The games for 1 o'clock are going to be boring. I think the game of the day for 1 o'clock is going to probably be Detroit versus Minnesota. That looks like a
Okay.
good game. 1 o'clock at Sunday. The rest of the
Yeah.
games are we got Indy versus Atlanta at 1. We got Green Bay at Carolina at 1. We got Cleveland and Houston. Maybe that could be a good game if CJ Stroud. I don't know if he cleared protocol.
I don't think he's
Cleveland and
playing.
Houston could be a good game.
That could be a game if because they'll have. Well, I would like to see if Stroud like plays. If not, then I see Cleveland winning that easily.
Yeah.
Washington versus the Jets, boring. Seattle versus Tennessee. Let's see.
I mean,
Maybe
they could have some good games, but
yeah,
nothing that
yeah,
has like real playoff impact.
yeah. That's the last one at that time. Then we get
That's what
into
this time of year you're looking at games that have some playoff impact. So
yeah, understandable for sure. Yeah.
so that Browns Tennessee that might have something. So all
New
right,
Browns and yeah, Houston.
yeah,
That's
Houston,
definitely
yeah,
close. Yeah,
that's gonna have some juice to it.
yeah, because
What's the 4 o'clock games looking like?
4 o'clock, we're gonna start off with we got the Jacksonville versus Tampa, which should be a fun
Oh, that's
game.
gonna be a great
That's gonna be a
game,
game.
man.
Yeah,
I'm
the four
excited
o'clock.
about
They put
that
too
game.
many 4 o'clock games that are good. Like they should have
Yeah.
put some at 1 o'clock because
Hey,
look,
good.
yeah,
I know. Well, yeah. During the beginning of the football season, you drink for the 1 o'clock games, you sleep
yeah,
through the 4 o'clock games, and then
yes,
you watch the night game. But
yep.
hey,
That
man,
no,
I'm starting early, so I'll take my nap at 1, and then watch the four
perfect
o'clock
because
games.
you're gonna need a nap because the game
Yeah,
lineup is gonna be crazy. This is it. We got literally the Chicago versus Arizona. I think Arizona's getting destroyed by Justin Fields. He's playing too good at football right now.
maybe. But
Yeah.
Arizona might. That's
Arizona's
a
a
game
sleeper
that
team,
Arizona
man.
could win.
Kyler Murray, I love Kyler Murray. Like I said, I
Yeah.
always go back to my Oklahoma
Oh
roots.
yeah.
But at the same time, like their team is just not good. I don't know what you have to do. That organization has been
Yeah.
bad for bad. Like how many first round picks can you get with so much star talent, like and then still be bad? Like
Yeah.
who do you draft? Do you ask to draft the referees? Like, do they go out there and play on the line for
Right.
you and just throw flags every time? You just move yourself all the
Yeah.
way out to the fucking goal line.
That's something Bill Belichick did, right? The Patriots drafting referees.
That's it.
Yeah.
Then we got Dallas versus Miami at 425, which is going to be the best game of the week.
Woo!
Yep, that's going to be two scoring offenses right there.
Absolutely.
That's going to be a fun game. Denver
Yep.
versus New England at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, that's
Oh wait, hold on.
go
What
to
the
bed
hell is
early
happening?
tonight.
They put oh no, Monday. It's Christmas, so we'll talk about those games tomorrow. So that's the last game.
Okay. Yeah.
I forgot. I said
Normally
what
we
the
don't
heck.
record on Monday, but it's
Yeah,
Christmas Day.
yeah, we're having
We're
Christmas.
gonna have a Christmas special. We
Yeah.
gotta.
Yeah,
And you
Christmas
get the
special.
Giants and Eagles tomorrow.
Yep, you
Giants
get
and
the
Eagles
Giants.
tomorrow.
Yeah, but we don't.
That's a
That.
sleeper, man.
Got the DeVito.
The
The
DeVito.
the NFL puts up these terrible games on like their big times. Like,
Yeah.
whatever. There
They've
was
been
no
doing
good
it for
games
so
in
all
long.
season long, all the
man.
primetime games.
It's always that. It's like you're gonna have the
I don't know. Maybe they
Cowboys
expected
on
the Giants
Thanksgiving.
to be better, but they just
No, they just do it because
yeah.
that's what they
I don't
always
know.
do on Christmas. I feel like it's the Eagles versus Giants every Christmas. Like it's just the games that they always
I don't
do.
know.
You know what I mean?
What it is it's a Christmas present for the Eagles because they're going to get two wins in the next 3 weeks over the Giants. That's
I know.
guaranteed,
They
which is
probably
going to
could
help,
take
which is
Jalen
going to
Hurts
hurt.
out.
hurt Dallas.
Yeah, I will. I
Mhm.
think
So
you
Yeah,
that's
and
know,
then
why
they got
Dallas.
Arizona too.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's their last 3 games.
Yeah,
Yep.
you know, that's basically 3 straight wins as long as the Eagles are healthy.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
so Dallas has got to win out, or they're going to be on the road for the playoffs. That's the
Yeah.
only thing. It's like I don't. I could see Dallas winning a road game. I can't see them winning 3.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
to
gonna be
get to the
hard.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's gonna be
So,
tough.
you know, but hey, listen, the games aren't played yet. We could see what
That's
happens.
it. The games have not been
Any
played yet.
given Sunday.
Any given Sunday. That's not no joke. The Chargers almost beat the Bills last night. Any given
Yeah.
Sunday, you know what I mean. So it just comes down
Mhm.
to that game plan.
Mhm.
You know, contain the quarterback, make him uncomfortable, push him, touch him. Like they always say, touch that quarterback as much as you can.
That's it.
Because once he starts getting in his own head that he can't be blocked, he starts rushing because he's like, wow, I
Yeah.
just been touched so many times. You know what I mean? You know,
That just
but
sounds wrong, Dave, but you're
touch him as
absolutely right.
it's a Christmas special. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Little Christmas special.
Yep.
You know, you touch the quarterback. Like I hope the Dolphins
Touch the
touch Dak
quarterback?
Prescott all damn day. You know what I mean? Chubb is
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be up
Oh,
there
yeah.
touching. I
They're
hope he
just
gives
going
him
to
a
hit
nice
him, punch him in the mouth,
punch
Well,
him in
we
the
don't
mouth.
have
sack him, knock him
Tyron Smith
down,
is
make him
out.
uncomfortable.
Yeah. Now you guys lost what's the name? Dude, we've been running on freaking 4 stringers for the whole year. You know what I mean? Tua's got to throw the ball out 1 second,
Yeah.
or it doesn't work.
Mhm.
It's like it's just gotta learn how to do it. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna have to. But like
Yeah.
I said, we're running the ball, run the ball, run the ball. Like James Cook
All
looked
right.
invincible last week. Now he looked this week. He
Well,
looked like a freaking stud. I mean, not a stud, like a dud. He was fumbling.
Mhm.
He couldn't keep the ball in his hand versus the Chargers. So we'll see. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
Yep.
a lot of times people they'll play their best against the Cowboys though. It brings it out of them.
It brings I seen it happens
I mean,
for
look
sure.
at the 49ers. The 49ers, when they beat the Cowboys, they lost the next 3 weeks after that.
Yeah,
That was like their Super Bowl that week. So
that's it. Hey, that's
Yeah.
the Bills. They beat us like that, and they freaking went to the Super
Mhm.
Bowl. Then they went to the damn losing every damn game they could,
Yep.
and the schedule got easier. So now it's like,
Mhm.
wow, you know.
All right, guys. Well, I think
Well,
that's what
that
we
was
got
it.
for this week.
Yep.
Well, for today.
For today. Yeah,
We
no, we're
want to get going and watch the games and not
Yep.
bore our listeners.
Yeah, no.
But
Speaking of, I just
tomorrow
got a
we will have a
notification about
Christmas
your guys'
special.
episode from yesterday.
The what?
I just got a notification about your episode from
Oh,
yesterday.
nice. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You
So
should
I
be
follow.
watching that stuff.
Yeah, watch
We
it up. That's
appreciate you and we
yeah,
thank you and
yeah,
and
thank you,
Matt, no, seriously, thank you for coming on. We really appreciate it. It's nice to have a real guest. Not
Yeah.
that my other bearded friends aren't real guests, but it's just a
Yeah.
little bit different insight
Yeah.
than those celebrities. They're all full of themselves and they all do whatever. But
Yeah, that's it.
there's no ego with you. I could see that. So
There's no ego. You're a good guy, Matt.
You're a
I
good guy,
appreciate
Matt.
you coming in, man. Thank
If it
you for
wasn't the
coming on
Cowboys
today.
playing the Dolphins this week, I usually go for the Dolphins at
Yeah,
least
he does.
this
He
year.
does.
It's been
He
my
does.
run.
He's got the Miami roots in him. So
Yep.
yeah.
All
But,
right.
hey,
Well,
I appreciate
this
you
has
coming
been
in,
Butcher and the
Matt.
Beard.
That's Butcher and the Beard. Thank you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and continue watching us. We'll be live tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely.
On the
We'll be up
Christmas
tomorrow
special.
for a Christmas special.
So
All right.
happy holidays, everybody.
Happy
We're out.
holidays.
Everyone say we're out.
We're
Bye.
out.
Bye.